So about a month ago, I went to my favorite department store, and they had finally expanded their hours in response to uh, people finally relaxing COVID restrictions. And well, first thing that really hit me was that a lot of people weren't wearing masks, and I'm not concerned about COVID, but the change in routine caused me to feel a sense of heartbreak. Just the loss of familiarity with my routine. I mean, I still wore a mask for quite some time after they got rid of the mandate, but to see people without their mask caused a lot of heartbreak and grief. Not because I had COVID concerns, don't get me wrong. I've caught COVID 3 times. Those weren't my concerns. My concern was that it created change. Now, the thing is, it's one thing to be heartbroken. It's quite another to be heartbroken and have to be closeted about it because nobody would understand, right? You go to the office, oh my God, I just suffered a breakup. I broke up with my girlfriend of 8 months. Everybody can universally understand that. I broke up with the idea that of seeing a mask on somebody's face. Hmm. First of all, a lot of people were tired of wearing a mask, right? That could generate a lot of anxiety in that regard already. And most people don't see that as a breakup, right? And then I used to have a favorite door to get into the grocery store. No specific reason. I'm not disabled or anything. But they recently rerouted the doors. They made that into an emergency exit, and I instantly felt a lot of grief and heartbreak, on par with somebody breaking up with a girlfriend. And unfortunately, I went to work and I bottled it up. I wasn't able to tell my it hurt. It hurt because you gotta understand. I work at a tutoring center. I hear kids talk about breaking up all the time. Some of my colleagues as well. I hear about some of my colleagues telling me about their children breaking up, and I broke up with a door at a grocery store. I don't think I can do that very easily. I've attempted that a few times. Usually people laugh, and that makes the grief even worse sometimes. Uh, I sometimes have sexual feelings toward non-human things, inanimate objects. No, I wouldn't say sexual, romantic feelings toward that. Let's put it that way. And breakups are tough. COVID-19 itself was a breakup experience for me. I mean, I did break up with my girlfriend, but I also broke up with a lot of frequent social events that I frequented and my office workspace, obviously. I did. Those are very romantic things for me, believe it or not. I am see there are pansexuals. I like to say I'm a pan romantic. I I I I romance things a lot. Um I recently totaled a car. It was not my fault. I had a Mitsubishi Lancer. I got rear-ended. And that was a breaking up experience for me. I mean, most people can relate to the fact that car accidents are no fun, but to me, it's on a whole different level. It's a breakup experience, and hopefully, I can raise some awareness about it now that it's Pride Month. There's sexuality and there's also romance, and unfortunately, my idea of romance is very different than a lot of other people. To me, car accidents, changes in social environments, um, sometimes when at the place where I'm working now, when we lose students or gain new ones, those are all very painful breakups for me. When I finally leave that workplace, that's a breakup experience as well. Um, Changes in moving is definitely a breakup, especially when I moved out of Phoenix. That was a huge breaking up experience, and I mean, most people can relate to the fact that moving has its own stresses, but to me, it's a breakup. It's not a move. Unfortunately, I often have to bottle these things up. Going to the grocery store and seeing that my favorite food has been discontinued, that's a breakup right there for me. Unfortunately, I have to bottle that up, right? I mean, I can certainly tell people, "Oh my god, my favorite food is gone," but I think a lot of people underestimate the significance of that in my life. I certainly can't tell people that my favorite grocery store now has a new door to it, and people will laugh at that one, right? Food's being discontinued, moving, job changes. I think more people can relate to those things, although to a different level. Uh, Actually, I deal with breaking up with people a whole lot better than breaking up with inanimate objects. You can call me non-homo romantic, right? That's how I am. And unfortunately, it makes it makes breaking up very tough to do because most people cannot relate to it.